These are things you didn't know about Jude Bellingham, like the schools he paid for in Kenya when he was just 16 or when he got his kid number. But first, why is Bellingham statistically a better player than Cristiano Ronaldo is to tell you. You see, 14 years ago when Ronaldo signed for Real Madrid, he had the best start in the club's history, scoring 7 goals in his first 8 league games. So when Jude Bellingham completed his $100 million move to the club, nobody expected him to get off to even close to as good a start as Ronaldo. Everyone thought he needed time to adapt because he was only 19, not like Ronaldo, who was 24 and already the best player in the world. But Bellingham showed up and proved everyone right. The man scored 8 goals in his first 8 league games to surpass Ronaldo and break a 14-year-old record. I mean, Bellingham are really scoring goals both in the league and in the Champions League. His start was so good that even in his first months at the club, he was chosen as the La Liga Player of the Month. Growing up, Jude idolized Steven Gerrard and Wayne Rooney and dreamed of meeting his heroes one day. He studied everything about how they played and actually got the chance to share the pitch with Rooney when he was still playing for Birmingham and left a lasting impression on him. But now you have to hear about the school Bellingham built in Kenya when he was 16. At 16, Bellingham signed his first senior team contract with Birmingham City, which meant he was taking home $150 a week. For a 16 years old, that's enough. Most teenagers take it to some sneakers or video games, but not Jude. Bellingham decided to partner with the Mustard Seed Project, an organization that helps build a school in Kenya. When Bellingham moved to Dortmund and his salary skyrocketed, his donations became more and more. He's literally funding the construction of new classrooms for children to be educated. Man, he really has a heart of gold and also a magic fit because Bellingham just can't stop breaking records. Every week a new headline is released with a new broken record. With his transfer to Dortmund, he became the youngest player ever to play for Birmingham City. Then he became the youngest ever player for Dortmund, the youngest English player to play and score in the Champions League, the third youngest captain, the history of the European Champions League. Then, with his transfer to Real Madrid, it became their most expensive purchase of all time. But what's crazy is the story of how Bellingham actually got his kid number. The coach told him he could play as a 4, 8, and 10. So, adding them all up, to arrive at number 22, which is what Bellingham wore until he signed for Real Madrid, where he took the iconic number 5 shirt, which was once Zinedine Zidane number. Bellingham hopes to follow in the footsteps of the Frenchman. But now, take a look at when Bellingham had his first spear, and that too in the middle of a game. In 2021, Dortmund lost against Bayer Leverkusen and staged a dramatic comeback in the 80th minute. Bellingham felt thirsty during the celebration, so he grabbed the cup and took a sip mid-match. He claims it was his first beer and was not a fan of the drink. But if you want to see the craziest cheating moments in football, you need to watch this video now.